Congratulations! I want to be one of the first individuals to congratulate you. You have just been hired as a college instructor. It's one of the toughest jobs you'll ever love, and I'm confident that you'll love it. But you were probably hired because of your educational background and your work experience. You probably were not hired because of your teaching experience. Most college teachers come into the field with no teaching experience whatsoever. They're just thrown into a classroom, given a textbook, and here, teach. And so you're probably wondering, even where do you begin? A good way to think about this is teaching as acting. Because when you're up in front of that class, you're giving a live stage performance. And when you think about it, really what's the difference between teaching and acting? You're both following a script. You both are presenting information from the front into the audience. That person in the audience who's sitting in the back of the audience, they want the same experience as that person who's sitting in the front of the audience. That individual who's sitting way in the back of that classroom, they want to get the same experience as that person sitting in the front of the classroom. You have the same tools as an actor. You have your body, you have your voice, you have your gestures. You're both following a script. Actors following a written out script, and you're following your lecture notes. When you think about it, there's really not a major difference between you as an instructor and the actor on stage. And think about some of the great actors, the actors that you admire. One of the reasons you admire them is because they make you believe in that character. They've developed their character so well, you believe that this actor is actually this character. And that's really the first step in becoming an excellent college instructor, is to develop your character as an instructor. Who do you want to be as an instructor? And all you're saying, what do you mean, who do I want to be? I am who I am. And yes, that's true. You are who you are. But you are a slightly different person when you're at home by yourself than you are when you're out with your friends. You're a slightly different person when you're with your family or when you're at work. And we choose these roles unconsciously. We just kind of fall into them naturally. When I talk about choosing your character as an instructor, this is to consciously choose your character. How do you want the students to see you? Do you want the students to see you as this really loving, caring grandmother, grandfather character? Do you want your students to see you as the all-wise, all-knowing, strict college professor? Do you want your students to see you as the jokester? Always has a joke for something. The showman who will do anything to get their students' attention. Maybe the storyteller, the individual who has a story for just about everything. Or maybe a combination of these, or an entirely different character. The first aspect of teaching, especially if you want to become a very good teacher, is to choose your character. Who do you want to be? How do you want the students to see you? And once you've chosen your character, it's time to choose your costume. And put some time and effort into choosing your costume. You're never given a second chance to make a first impression. You want your costume to really bring out what your personality is. And how you dress is going to give an impression to those students about who you are and how you behave. If you dress in the suit and tie, you're a very professional, strict individual. If you come in with just the shirt and the tie, well, you're still professional, but a little more down to earth. Students might not even take you seriously if you walk in blue jeans and a t-shirt. So choose your dress carefully. And that doesn't mean you have to dress the same way all the time. There might be times when you want to be more casual. There might be times when you know you're going to have to come in and lay down the law and be very strict. You want to put on that suit and tie. So choose your costume according to the role that you're playing on that particular day. And a big part of acting is your stagecraft. Your stagecraft would be how you stand, where you stand, how you move, the gestures that you make. Are you able to project your voice all the way to the back of the classroom? Do you enunciate your words well? And this is the topic of my next video. This is Bruce Porter. Thank you very much for listening. Be sure to click on that like button. Leave me a comment below. Leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. Thank you very much. Because you never are given a second chance to make that first impression. How about you show up with a cat on your shoulders? That would give an impression.